Hello students, last time I have taught you about activity 1.6 to activity 1.8. Today I am going to teach you about activity 1.9, 1.10 and 1.11. Okay, so in activity 1.9 we are going to study the displacement reaction. Which kind of reaction we are going to study? We are going to study about the displacement reaction. Okay, so in this displacement reaction, which kind of apparatus we have to take? We have to take test tubes, stand, thread, iron nail, sandpaper. Okay, and which kind of material is required? Okay, so we require copper sulfate solution only. Which kind of material we require? We require only copper sulfate solution. So procedure, what we have to do? We have to take 3 iron nails and clean their surface by rubbing them with a sandpaper. Okay, we have taken iron nails and we rub their surface with the sandpaper to remove the oxide layer. Okay, iron oxide layer will be removed with the help of sandpaper. Okay, so pure iron nail we will be having. Okay, in next step what we have to do? We have to take 2 test tube, label them as A and B. Okay, take about 10 ml solution of copper sulfate in each test tube. दोनों टेस्ट ट्यूब में हमने क्या ले लिया? 10 ml कॉपर सल्फेट सॉल्यूशन ले लिया. Tie 2 iron nails with the thread. Okay, we will tie 2 iron nails with thread in one test tube. Okay, in which copper sulfate solution is taken. In that one test tube we will immerse 2 iron nail with the help of thread in that solution for about 20 minutes. कितने टाइम के लिए लगाएंगे अपने बेटा? We will hang them for 20 minutes only. Another test tube will be kept as it is. Okay, for comparison that which kind of color change has been taken place. Okay, so we have immersed 2 iron nails in copper sulfate solution for 20 minutes. Now keep 1 iron nail aside for comparison. So what we have done? We have kept 1 iron nail for comparison and we have kept 1 test tube with copper sulfate solution, है ना, असाइड फॉर कंपैरिजन. तो बाद में जो कलर चेंज होगा सो अपने आयरन नेल्स को हमने जिसको साइड में रखा है उस आयरन नेल से कंपेयर करेंगे और जो कॉपर सल्फेट का सॉल्यूशन का जो कलर चेंज होगा वो ओरिजिनल सॉल्यूशन जो कॉपर सल्फेट दूसरे टेस्ट ट्यूब में है उससे हम कंपेयर करेंगे. ओके, take about iron nails from copper sulfate solution after 20 minutes. We will remove the iron nails from that solution after 20 minutes. Compare the color of both iron nails with the nail kept aside. Now we will compare that what is the change occurs in those 2 iron nails which were immersed into the copper sulfate solution. So what we will observe? And we will also compare the intensity of the color of copper sulfate. What we will observe? We will observe the intensity of copper sulfate solution of both test tube A and B. Okay, now what is the observation? What we will observe that iron nails become brownish in color. क्या कलर हो गया? आयरन नेल जिसको अपने इमर्स करके रखा था कॉपर सल्फेट के सॉल्यूशन में ब्राउनिश कलर हो गया. ठीक है ना, तो आयरन नेल जो हमने साइड में रखी थी उससे हम इसको कंपेयर करेंगे तो वो तो हमारी जो आयरन नेल का पहले जो कलर था है ना, जो प्योर आयरन का होता है वैसा था, वो कैसा हो गया है? हमने जो इमर्स की थी वो आयरन नेल्स हमारी ब्राउनिश हो गई है. एंड व्हाट अबाउट द सॉल्यूशन? द ब्लू कलर ऑफ कॉपर सल्फेट सॉल्यूशन बिकम लाइट ब्लू. ठीक है ना, ये भी अपने कंपेयर कर लेंगे. जो टेस्ट ट्यूब बी है उसमें हमने कुछ भी नहीं किया था. ठीक है ना, तो टेस्ट ट्यूब ए में हमने जो 2 आयरन नेल्स हैंग की थी, इमर्स की थी, उसको अपने कंपेयर करेंगे टेस्ट ट्यूब बी से जिसमें हमने कुछ भी नहीं किया था. सो बी वाली टेस्ट ट्यूब में तो एज इट इज डार्क ब्लू कलर है और ए वाली टेस्ट ट्यूब जिसमें अपने ने इमर्स किया था आयरन नेल्स को, दैट कलर ऑफ सॉल्यूशन बिकम लाइट ब्लू. ठीक है ना, डार्क ब्लू कलर था ए वाली टेस्ट ट्यूब में, वो कैसा हो गया? लाइट ब्लू. व्हाट इज द रीजन बिहाइंड इट? फॉलोइंग डिस्प्लेसमेंट रिएक्शन टुक प्लेस इन अबाव एक्सपेरिमेंट. कौन सी रिएक्शन हुई है ये वाले एक्सपेरिमेंट में? डिस्प्लेसमेंट रिएक्शन. ओके, सो डिस्प्लेसमेंट रिएक्शन में हमने आयरन और कॉपर सल्फेट लिया है, तो इन दोनों में से हमारा मोर रिएक्टिव मेटल कौन सा है? हमारा आयरन है. तो आयरन क्या करेगा? लेस रिएक्टिव मेटल कॉपर को डिस्प्लेस कर देगा. ओके, सो कॉपर चला जाएगा और इसकी प्लेस पे कौन आ जाएगा? आयरन आ जाएगा. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड अ डिस्प्लेसमेंट रिएक्शन. इन दोज रिएक्शन more reactive metal displaces the less reactive metal. Okay, so this is our first activity we have completed in this way, that is activity number 1.9. Now in first let us see the diagram of that figure of that activity number 1.9. This is the figure, this is the test tube. We will place the test tube in with the help of this stand. Okay, those two iron nails will be immersed with the help of thread. Okay, so this is the figure you have to draw along with this activity. Okay, now our next activity, that is activity number 1.10, that is double displacement reaction. Okay, that is double displacement reaction. Okay, so in those reaction, in this activity we will mix two salt solutions. First salt is barium chloride, another is sodium sulfate. Both the solutions will be mixed and double displacement reaction will occur in those test tube. Okay, so aim to study double displacement reaction between barium chloride and sodium sulfate. Apparatus, only test tube we require. Material required, barium chloride solution and sodium sulfate solution. So procedure, take about 3 ml of sodium sulfate solution in a test tube. In another test tube take about 3 ml of barium sulfate solution and mix the two solutions. दोनों solution को हम क्या करेंगे, दोनों solution को mix कर देंगे. Now we will observe that when both the solution which were colorless, जो कैसे थे पहले colorless थे, are mixed, a white precipitate is formed. तो क्या होगा, एक white PPT बनेगा. Okay, so conclusion, following double displacement reaction took place in above experiment. In this experiment which kind of reaction took place, double displacement reaction. Okay, so barium will be react with sulfate and barium sulfate will be formed here. Okay, so barium will react with sulfates and barium sulfate will be formed, and sodium will react with chlorine and sodium chloride will be formed. Here you can see that BaCl2 aqueous, we have prepared aqueous solution of BaCl2. Na2SO4 aqueous means we have prepared sodium sulfate solution aqueous, then barium sulfate solid and NaCl aqueous. So here we can see that NaCl, the state of NaCl is aqueous but the state of BaSO4 is solid. So in the solution of sodium chloride we will get precipitate of barium sulfate. Here solid is written, solid is written means this is precipitate of BaSO4. So we can see that in this figure those test tubes, in one test tube sodium sulfate is there, in another test tube barium chloride is there. Both the solution will be mixed and we will get the PPT of barium sulfate. So in this way we have completed our activity number 1.10. Now we will go towards the activity number 1.11. So this is a very simple activity. We will study the oxidation reaction through this activity. Okay, to study oxidation of copper to copper oxide. Our aim is to study the oxidation of copper to copper oxide. So you can see in this figure here, in china dish we have taken copper powder. Okay, this copper powder is burnt with the help of tripod stand, burner, wire gauze. ठीक है, it would be taken in china dish, then copper powder will be burnt and the color of copper powder will become black. At the end the color of copper powder will become black. So our aim is to study the oxidation of copper to copper oxide. Apparatus, china dish, burner, tripod stand, wire gauze. Material required, copper powder. Procedure, take 1 gram of copper powder in a china dish and heat as shown in figure. Okay, observation, the copper powder becomes black on heat. Sorry, here it will be written as heating. Okay, so copper powder become black on heating. Okay, what will be the conclusion? Copper powder on heating forms copper third oxide on its surface. ठीक है, so copper की जो surface है, copper powder की surface पे क्या बनेगा, black substance बनेगा, that is copper oxide. Here oxidation reaction took place in above experiment. तो हमारे इस reaction में कौन सी reaction हुई है बेटा, oxidation reaction. Cu plus O2 gives 2CuO. Okay, so the oxidation state of copper will be plus 3, you will get the more information about the oxidation states in your higher classes. So the oxidation state of copper is plus 3. That's why here it is written third. Okay, oxidation state of metal will be written as in a Roman number when we write their names. So here the oxidation number is written as third of the copper in copper oxide. So this is the oxidation reaction, and this is the diagram. In this diagram you can see that this is the china dish, this is copper powder, and this copper powder is burnt with the help of tripod stand, the wire gauze, and burner. Okay, so this is the figure you will draw along with this activity. So in this way we have completed all the activities of this chapter. Okay, now in our next lecture I will teach you about the activities of our next chapter, chapter number 2. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.